Hello friends, and welcome to today's lecture on atherosclerosis. As you already know, this chapter is not really a separate chapter, but it is a continuation of last topic we studied, that is arteriosclerosis. This was fourth type of arteriosclerosis, but we are studying this as a separate chapter because this is a very lengthy topic. So we are studying this as a separate chapter. So first of all, we will start by learning definition. What is atherosclerosis? Atherosclerosis is a disease of the arteries characterized by the deposition of fatty material on their inner walls. So, as blood flows through arteries, it carries some materials and like fatty materials also, and those fatty materials get deposited on the inner wall of the arteries, and by continuous deposition they will form some plaque which is called as atherosclerosis. So now coming to the term atherosclerosis, we will break down, and it can be broken into athero and sclerosis. So there are two parts. One is athero, second is sclerosis. Athero means gruel. Athero means gruel. It is a thin liquid food made of oatmeal. Gruel is a thin liquid food made of oatmeal. And why the name given here atherosclerosis? Because the plaque which is formed in the atherosclerosis looks very much like the food gruel. So due to the similarity in looks, the name athero is taken here. Okay, understood? Athero means gruel, and gruel is a food which is liquid food which is made up of oatmeal, and this plaque which is formed in atherosclerosis is looked like that food. That is why it is called as atherosclerosis. What is a plaque? Here a new word come here, that is plaque. So plaque means any sticky deposit is that is it is called as plaque. So here I have a photo also. Here you can look that this is the upper photo is the food, liquid food, that is called gruel, and in lower image there is a fatty deposit here. This is fatty deposit, the yellow color. So you can see that this looks very much like this. So due to this similar looking, it is given the name gruel. It is given the name atherosclerosis because athero means gruel. So now coming to which arteries are commonly affected. So some arteries are although atherosclerosis can affect any artery, but some arteries are more commonly affected, and those arteries are three like aorta, the coronaries, that is coronary arteries, and cerebral arterial systems. So basically it commonly affects aorta, coronary arteries, and arteries present in brain. Now we will look at etiology. So it has a long etiology. So in today's lecture we will only read about their names, and in next lecture I will explain them. So etiology, there are some risk factors which are associated with atherosclerosis. What is the meaning of risk factor? Risk factor is not cause. Cause is a different thing, and risk factor is a different thing. Cause will always lead to a disease, but risk factor may or may not lead to a disease. Presence of cause in the body, you will be assured that there is a disease. If cause is present, then disease will be present. And but you cannot say same for the risk factor. Risk factor may be present without any disease. So there are some risk factors for atherosclerosis. So risk factor increase chances of getting a disease, but not necessarily. So what are the risk factors for atherosclerosis? So these risk factors are classified in two major groups. First, major risk factors, and then non-traditional emerging risk factors. So what are major risk factors? Major risk factors are again divided into two classes. First one is modifiable and second is constitutional. First one is modifiable and second one is constitutional. So what is the meaning of modifiable? Modifiable risk factors are those risk factors which you can change, which you can alter. So those are called as modifiable risk factors. And second class is constitutional risk factors. What are constitutional risk factors? Which are associated with physical appearance, or like physical constitution or makeup of a person, which are associated with a body, which you cannot change, like age, sex, genetic factors, familial and racial factors. These you cannot change. So these are called as constitutional. These are associated with a person from birth. So first, modifiable risk factors. So what are they? They are dyslipidemia, hypertension, diabetes mellitus, and smoking. And then constitutional risk factors. Those are age, sex, genetic factors, familial and racial factors. We will study about them later in detail. Just today we will just read about their names. Now second major class, that is non-traditional emerging risk factors. So they are environmental influences, obesity, hormones, physical inactivity, stressful life, homocystinuria, role of alcohol, prothrombotic factors, infections, and high CRP. So this is it for the today's lecture. We will study about these risk factors in detail in next lecture. I hope you have enjoyed this, and if anything you have not understood, you can ask in comment section. Thank you.